how cool would it be to hear a story from a real kid who has gone through all of our kids' camps and also our youth camps? So will you give it up this morning for freshman Taylor Bruce?
Hi, my name is Taylor, and I found Jesus when I was most insecure. In 1 John 4:18, it says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out all fear." I've been going to church since I was little, ever since I could remember. My mom would bring me every week, and I considered myself a strong Christian. Then, in 4th grade, I was in a car accident. We were coming home from dinner like any normal night, and we were stopped at an intersection. As we were about to turn left, it felt like time stopped, and our car was hit on the passenger side where I was sitting. I looked over at my mom, and she had this mixed look of confusion and horror on her face, and so I reached up and touched my face, and there was blood. Within seconds, the ambulance came and took me to the hospital. It was really different for me being in an ambulance than just seeing people go by in an ambulance, just as it was different for me knowing about God and doing what he had called me to do with my life.
Wow.
As the anger and the bitterness from the car accident soon faded away, I never really felt reconnected with God. I knew he was there, but I didn't feel as if I had a relationship with him. Then, the summer before 7th grade, I started going to youth. I liked it. It was fun. I got to meet people I normally wouldn't meet, and I got to meet some really amazing leaders. They were talking about summer camp, and I was like, that sounds really fun, but I don't want to go and not know anybody and just be alone for a week, like far away from home. So after lots of processing, my mom and I decided to sign me up, and I'm so glad I did. I was so focused on putting my security in things and friendships that I didn't realize my security came from God. That week, he told me that he loved me and that I was perfect in his sight.
Wow. That's awesome. Will you give it up for Taylor? It takes a ton of courage to come up here. Taylor, how old were you when you started coming to New Life?
5.
5 years old, and then every week you serve in the nursery, don't you, with the babies? Yeah. So if you have a baby in here at the 9 a.m., Taylor is playing and hanging out with your baby. Aren't we so excited for how much courage it takes for Taylor to come up here? Aren't we so proud of her? Man, I'm telling you, if you have a student, you have a kid, we want to get them signed up. Find myself in the lobby. If you're like, hey, Brian, I have a scholarship I want to give, you can give it in your giving envelope there and write scholarship on it, or find myself or Erna in the lobby.